guys. So today we're gonna be reading the passage on about the bobtail squid. Okay, but we're not just gonna be focusing on the words or the meaning of the passage. We're gonna be focusing on something called fluency.
Yeah, but what's a bobtail squid?
We'll get to that after we read. We'll understand what it is. Okay.
I know what.
But hey, hold on. I want you guys to focus when you're reading on something called fluency. Okay, so that means reading with accuracy, reading each word accurate. Okay, and if you don't know what a word means, asking a teacher. Because when we read accurately, that helps us understand the meaning of the passage better, right? If you know what each word means, that's gonna help you understand the passage better, the meaning, okay? So I have a question for you guys. What would happen if you changed like the meaning of it? What would happen if you skipped a word or you didn't know what a word meant? Like how would that like change the passage? Like change the meaning of the passage? Yeah, what do you think?
You try to sound it out.
Well, that's how you can figure out a word, exactly. But what if you didn't do that? Like how would it change the meaning of the story if you didn't sound out a word that you didn't know? Yeah.
Ask for help.
That's another way, yeah. But what we're looking for is what would happen if you didn't use these strategies? Like, yeah, you know?
You would mess up some words.
You would mess up words, yeah. And what would that do to your understanding? Like, what would that?
Yeah, it won't be good.
It won't be good, yeah. Okay, yeah. You got something else?
It will know what you need help spelling and doing, and it will find your mistakes.
Yeah, you would have some mistakes, right? Yeah, do you have anything else to add?
If you see that word again, then you might not know it. Still.
Yes. So
If you just keep saying the word without trying to ask.
So I don't know what you're doing, but it's not your work.
And then when it's your
No,
turn
that's a keyboard. Take out your math notebook that I told you to use yesterday.
I forgot.
that's okay, yeah. So when we skip a word or we like change the meaning of a word, that changes the meaning of the whole thing. And you don't know like what words are going to be important. So if you don't know a word, it's important to use all the strategies that you guys said, right? Going back and rereading, asking a teacher for help. Okay. And so now we're just gonna focus on the first paragraph of your passage. So does everyone see where that is? Everyone look at your passage.
So if you don't have it, because
look
you
along
guys
with your neighbor.
lost it, make sure you look along with someone.
So we're gonna be focusing on that paragraph 1. It has a 1 right there. You see that?
Go get it. Go check.
If you think you have it, you can go look along. Yeah, so we're gonna be focusing on that, and our focus for today is reading each word with accuracy, fluency, reading at a good pace. So can anyone tell me what that means? Reading at a good pace. What does that mean? Yeah.
Like you're reading very good.
Okay, we're looking for something else. What else does it mean?
That you read nice and you're a good reader.
But how does that make you a good reader? Like what does that mean I'm reading? Like loud, soft, fast, slow? Like what is
Soft.
pace?
Soft. And
Not soft, because then I can hear you guys, right?
Normal?
Yeah, normal in what way though?
Fast. No.
If you read fast, would I be able to understand you? Like what you're saying?
No.
But then we'd be here all day, right? So reading at a pace means you're not too fast, but you're not too slow. That's what reading at a good pace means, okay?
So when you say the words again, does normal mean like?
So when you read at a good pace, it means I'm not reading too fast, but I'm not reading too slow either. You're somewhere in the middle.
Normal?
Yes, you could also think about it like you're reading normal, yeah. So that's what we're gonna be focusing on. And if you make a mistake when you're reading a word, you can go back and correct it. That's called self-correction. Okay, guys? So when you're reading a passage and you realize you messed up on a word, don't just keep going and skip ahead. Okay? Hey, Melania, you got that? If you're reading a passage and you mess up on a word, don't just keep going ahead. Go back and correct the word, okay? And then read the sentence again with the correct word. Okay? So now Kayla is gonna tell you some more about fluency, and then we're gonna read the passage together.
Okay, so I am going to model for you what it looks like to read with fluency. Okay?
first I will do it and then you will do it. Make sense? So I am going to take one paragraph. I am going to take paragraph 2. Does everybody see that?
Yes.
So everybody follow along with me.
Can I
Okay?
just ask you
Put your finger on paragraph 2. If you don't have to pack it, look on with someone else.
can I ask a question?
And I am going to show you if I'm stuck on a word, what is a strategy I can use, okay? So I'll show you if I'm not sure what it looks like to fix the problem. Makes sense? So following along with each finger. Yes.
I'm not really good at reading, but I will try my best.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony. That's great. Okay. So paragraph 2. During the day, tiny bobtail squid hide in the sand. They snuggle into the sea floor in the waters off the coast of Hawaii. Then they use their tentacles, tentacles. Oh, okay. So I'm trying to think. So let me use some context clues. To flip sand onto their back, tentacles. So it looks like it feels the sand. Tentacles are probably things, I think tentacles are things that help them touch things. Oh, look, I was right. If I look at my vocab word on the side, it actually defines it for us. It says tentacles equals long, thin body parts or feelers. Okay, so I figured that out. So I'm going to reread the sentence. Then they use their tentacles to flip sand onto their backs. Their sticky skin holds the sand in place. Not even a predator, like a sharp-eyed barracuda, will spot a sand-covered bobtail squid. Okay, eyes up here. So what are some things that I did? So I made a mistake and then I figured out a word. Does anyone remember what I did to figure out tentacles? What did I do? Steven, what did I do to figure out tentacle?
You looked at the side of the passage.
What else did I do? I did something else before that though. Ray, what'd you do? What'd I do before that?
Before you go ahead, you just keep repeating until you get it.
Okay, so do you remember, so do you remember how I stopped at tentacles and I read on to kind of see if I could get a clue about what it means, right? And I even, that didn't really help. So then I actually went to the side because I realized it was a bolded word. So I actually read the definition and then that helped me figure out what that word meant. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then there was another word that it's called self-correction, when you actually mispronounce a word, but then you realize you made a mistake, so then you fix it and say it again. So I said, do you remember what word I said incorrectly and then I fixed it? Anthony?
Tentacles. No.
Nice try. Next, anyone else? What word did I pronounce wrong first? Steven? So I said skin, right? And I was like, wait, no, skin. So that actually, that counts as a self-correction. So that is you correcting yourself, and that counts as a word that you read correctly. So we're trying to read as many words as we can correctly and read, like Anthony was saying, right in the middle, not too fast, not too slow, just right. So if you look at all the periods, right, there's some periods in the sentence, right? So should we stop at the periods or should we keep going?
Stop at the period.
So,
and the period means like you have to take a break from reading.
yeah, so take a breath and then go back. So like off the coast of Hawaii, period, stop. Then they use their tentacles to flip sand onto their back. See how I paused? And then there's also, are there any commas in here? Let's see. So there's no commas in this paragraph, but if there were, do you know what that means? If there's a comma, should I stop or should I keep going?
Keep going. Keep going.
It might be like a short, like not as long as a period, but it's still like, you know, it shows like a breakup in the sentence, okay?
Wait.
Yeah.
So the reason why people make periods, because when you say like long words or sentences, they put periods so you can so you can have a break from saying long words.
So it kind of is a reminder to slow down a little bit. So it helps you pace yourself. Does anyone know what it means to pace? Kind of read with like the flow of the story, right? So the periods are there, the commas are there to show you the pace, the speed. in what you're reading. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why do you need to put a period if you're not even done with the sentence?
Well, because periods help organize your writing, and it shows a complete thought, right? So like, I'll give you an example. So everybody look at paragraph 2. So I'm gonna start it during the day, right? So, and I'm gonna combine the 2 sentences without a period. During the day, tiny bobtail squid hide in the sand. They snuggle into the seafloor in the waters off the coast of Hawaii. So that was a lot to take in, right? You're like, wait, what? You might have to go back and read that again.
Yeah,
So-
she's reading too fast, so that's why they have periods. So when you read very fast, so imagine like nobody didn't know what periods were. You would have been reading very fast, and you wouldn't have been taking a break.
Yeah,
But
so
remember,
now,
we're not reading fast.
remember,
We're reading a
No,
little.
I'm just saying if we didn't have.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
so now I'm gonna read it with the period and see if you notice a difference, okay? So follow along again.
Excuse the interruption. I need a custodian near the kindergarten bathroom. I need a custodian near the kindergarten bathroom. Thank you.
Okay, so let's read again. Refocus your attention, paragraph 2. So during the day, tiny bobtail squid hide in the sand. Pause. They snuggle into the seafloor in the waters off the coast of Hawaii. Did that make more sense? Were you able to process and think about what you read?
So now when you have periods, it makes sense, and you read very accurate.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Accurate means like when you do something very good, and it's like imagine when you was a good reader and you read very good, people would be impressed. I forgot.
Impressed? Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so now what we're going to do, okay, so remember how, I just want to make sure I'm clear, okay? So I read paragraph 2 as practice. You are reading paragraph 1 to us to show us your fluency, okay? Paragraph 1, so not 2, paragraph 1. So what you can do to remember is if you want to write a number 1 on the side of your paper to remember what you're reading, okay?
Star number 1, so you know.
Or you can put a star, good, yeah, you can put a star next to it too, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're going to split up this group into 2. Mr. Ben will take some people and I will take some people. We're gonna take one person at a time. When we call your name, you come and you're gonna read the first paragraph only to us, okay? So who do you want to take
So
first?
I will take Steven. Steven, I'm going to take you first. Okay, I'll go back there.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so Steven, are you getting your... Oh, pen? Okay.
So Anthony B, I'm gonna take you first. Kendra, Anais, Ali, and Melania, you can go back to your seat and work on what you need to work on. I'm taking Anthony B by himself right now. When I call your name, you're gonna come back up and read to me again, okay?
Go back to my seat.
Yes, because he did not call you.
Yeah. And I will...
Okay.
We'll do maybe...
Finish after? Sure.
Can I start
Right now,
the
alright?
please? I didn't get to start.
Yeah, you can start the
after